Now, what is Europe supposed to do with these people? Is it supposed to say, yeah, they're all refugees, we can take them all in? What is happening, in fact, is this is playing into the hands of all the far-right movements in Europe.
But why not? See, I have an issue with that. When you say that the European Union is not ready to welcome these migrants, yes, the European Union and the US is ready. I'm not saying that what Turkey is doing is correct. You're absolutely right.
You mean they can, or they're ready to do it politically? Because they're not ready to do it politically.
Yes, but you cannot, as a European Union or as the West, say we stand for human rights and all those things. One second. And at the same time say, well, you know what, poor Greece, we're going to help you because basically if these migrants come to Greece, then they will come to us. They have to basically show leadership to Turkey saying, you know what, you can no longer use as a card of fear, of making us fearful of these migrants, and we do welcome them. Let's see then what Erdogan will be able to do.
Rachel Donadiom.
That would be an interesting thing to happen.
They can do it. This
but what's happening now?
I cannot accept the whole thing of the EU not having
You're talking about what they should be doing.
What's happening now is that there's a difference between what Europe should be doing and what is actually happening, which is when people come on boats to Greece, often to Lesbos, they are held in the Moria refugee camp where I spent some time in October. There are more than 20,000 people there in shockingly substandard conditions.
So let them go
in the heart
off
of
Greece.
Europe.
They don't want to stay in Greece anyways.
So now what Greece has been doing is doing creative interpretation of international law and saying it will deport people without actually giving them asylum hearings, which is not
And the EU's been backing them, and the UNHCR is blasting the EU for doing that.
So again, it's just kind of bad faith and doublespeak in every possible direction. But I think what Erdogan wants is those images of people on boats that we've been seeing all week. It is those pictures of boats that kind of, send
the ones where the Greek Coast
shockwaves
Guards fired warning shots at that dinghy.
or just kind of they.
What's the
European
impact?
Union is giving
I don't
those
see the
images,
impact.
basically.
But I don't see the impact.
You don't see it yet because they're not being let in.
I think the question is so what does Erdogan want? Does he want more money in the way that in 2016
No.
Germany gave him money?
I mean, he knows who's to blame. The problem is with Russia and Putin. But he can't say that because his politics, he's in a very curious situation. He wants help from Europe, but he bought an air defense system from Putin, whose plane he shot down 5 years ago.
But
Meanwhile, the refugees or the immigrants or the migrants come to Greece, and Greece says it needs EU help, and the EU actually isn't really helping. And then the far-right politicians look at the pictures of the boats and say, vote for us, we're going to close the borders. And I mean, it's like all interconnected.
We're running